All right, everybody, welcome to Main Event Wrestling Cards. Again, my name is Adam Gelman. Thank you all for being a part of this group. We have had a huge 2025, and we're not going to close this year out without some additional huge news to add to that pile. And, I'm excited to be here with Brett McGrath and Ryan Bannister. Brett is from Stacking Slabs. If you guys have been as much a part of the sports card podcast scene as I have, I love listening to all the content that he puts out on a regular basis. And then on the other side of this, we have one of the biggest proponents of wrestling cards across the dealer space and the collecting space, Ryan Bannister of RBICRU7, coming to us live from his store in St. Louis. So welcome, guys. I just wanted to have you guys on and do this announcement here. And I'm going to throw it to Brett first and let him kind of introduce what his Patreon group is all about and sort of the background of Stacking Slabs and what we're going to be doing. And then I want to throw it to Ryan as well, just to give his feedback on why this was so important to him to be a sponsor of this and really sort of lend his name and his likeness to our team here. So, Brett, do you want to start it off here and take it away, and we'll go from there?
Sure thing. Thanks a lot, Adam. I've been a big fan of the main event group ever since you opened its doors. Enjoy all of the articles and content and getting up to speed or staying up to speed with all things wrestling card related topics. So I'm Brett. I run Stacking Slabs. I've been running Stacking Slabs for 5 years. Last year was the first year full time, which has been fun to work on content full time in this space. Stacking Slabs started as a podcast. It's transformed into a network where I'm in the show creation business for different categories within the hobby, and it has been a lot of fun growing it over the last 12 to 18 months. And there has been a glaring omission from the catalog of Stacking Slab shows, and that's wrestling card content. I am a lifelong wrestling fan. I've been watching wrestling ever since I was 3 years old and have never given it up. Always watched everything. I still watch everything, much to my wife's chagrin. She's a saint for putting up with it in my house. But wrestling cards really are the reason why I got back into hobby, getting exposed to sets and box breaks. And that's really what pulled me in. And which was 2018, 2019, and I have obviously gone all in a big way, not only being a collector but then also making this my livelihood. So we got to talking, and there's an opportunity. I'm a big fan of Adam's work, and Ryan being so dedicated with RBI Crew 7, being kind of the shop that when I think of wrestling cards, that it was like, well, let's do something. Let's mega powers collide here. Let's put a wrestling card show on the platform. And so I'm excited to just announce our show Book to Last, which will be launching on the Stacking Slabs Network. I am going to try to stay in the background, although there will be times where there'll be something on television and a new release that I'll want to jump on and talk about. But I'm really excited to have Adam and Ryan run the show and bring awesome wrestling related card topics to everybody here in this group and then outside of it. I think just the goal is to expand awareness, continue education, and really my platform has been 100% focused on the collector and digging into the psychology and digging into the reasons why we do the things we do. So I'm really, really fired up to bring wrestling card content on Stacking Slabs.
Awesome. And thanks for offering us this opportunity. I think we all have a goal of growing the wrestling card hobby, and Stacking Slabs and the platform that you've created is probably one of the biggest podcast networks that exists so far. And I know you have content for football cards, WNBA, a number of shows around the dealer side of it, the professional side of it. So adding wrestling cards to this is going to be awesome, and hopefully we'll be able to take this long into the future. But this weekly show we're going to be launching here in the beginning of January, leading up to the road to WrestleMania. Hopefully get some great content ahead of the Royal Rumble and leading into WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. I went straight to Ryan Bannister as my co-host for this because of his dedication to the space. If you've been following his Instagram feed and just his general online presence, you know how dedicated he is to wrestling cards. Ryan, do you want to just? I'm sure a lot of people who are on Main Event know you as one of our primary sponsors for the Main Event group. But once again, for everybody, we've had so many new people join the group, over I think 300 in the last couple of months. So there's maybe a lot of people that aren't as familiar with you as a collector and you as a wrestling card enthusiast. So do you want to say hello and introduce yourself and kind of your background, and then we'll let everybody get on with their lives here.
For sure. No, thank you. Hi, I'm Ryan Bannister, owner of RBICRU7. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate the kind words. Same with you, Brett. Excited for this. True story. Whenever these two talked and came to me, Adam came to me as a sponsor, and that's what I assumed we were going to be. And I was all on board for it. I said, I'll talk to Brett. And then the day that I was going to have the talk with Brett, it was, oh, by the way, I want you to co-host this with me. I'm like, oh, I thought I was sponsoring. So I'm all in. I love to talk wrestling. I love to talk the hobby in general. So this was a great opportunity. Not to mention that Adam and I at least text every day. At least if we don't, it's kind of
Too many
odd.
times,
So
yeah.
the friendship that we built over the years has been great. So no, we're excited to be a part of this. As he alluded to, our social media, we are very well known for wrestling. I've made that aware. Really, just showing how much we do care about the wrestling card community and the card community as a whole with our shop. But I think, like Brett put it best, when he thinks of a hobby shop, he thinks of us. That is awesome to hear. That was something that I was striving for years ago when I really was like, why am I not more vocal with my love and passion for wrestling cards? And a lot of it went to my son really getting involved. That really brought me back into what it was like to collect cards, not just for a monetary reason, but from actually a collecting standpoint. So I've had more fun collecting wrestling cards than I've had fun collecting a lot of things throughout the years. And to date myself as well as Brett did, I go back to I was about 5 years old, which is in the 80s, late 80s, to when I started watching wrestling. Used to love watching Royal Rumble every year, watch every pay-per-view. Back then it was called pay-per-view. You guys remember that. So no, I'm very excited and passionate about this, but I'm more appreciative of the opportunity that both Brett and Adam are giving me here to be a fully a part of this. And we're excited. I know that the team here at RBICRU7 is excited for this. We're buying new equipment for all this to really take this to the next level with the podcast. And again, I can't thank both these two guys enough for really thinking of me and giving me the opportunity, not just me, but RBICRU7 as a whole. So no, we're excited. We're on board. We're looking forward to just talking wrestling, the hobby, cards, you name it. I know this is going to be a lot of fun because it's really just two guys who are friends talking amongst one another. And then Brett's going to be on. He says one time. I think he's going to be on more than that. We're down. We're bringing on Brett.
It's hard to stay away.
I've been known to do a run-in. I've been known to do a run-in.
He's gonna carry a steel chair with him. Yeah.
It's like a drive-by. He's just gonna be like, oh, by the way, guys, here I'm popping in today. So, and we're all for it, man. I'm excited, and I think we've got some great ideas for the show, and I hope all the listeners are really excited as much as we are.
Awesome. And so just to wrap this up here, so starting next year here, early next year, Brett's going to be announcing probably some of the logistics details here in the coming weeks very shortly. But stay tuned to Stacking Slabs. Make sure to subscribe to his Patreon group. You can get that at www.patreon.com/stacking slabs. You can join the Main Event Wrestling Card Patreon group for free at www.patreon.com/main event wrestling cards. You can visit Ryan Bannister's store at RBICRU7.com. So all the links, all the fun. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be coming soon. Brett, thanks for giving us this opportunity again. Ryan, thanks for joining on and being a part of this. I hope everybody is ready for a big 2026, and we're going to do it together, guys, right?
That's right. Let's go.
All right.
I'm in. Thank you.
Let's go. Excited. Here we go. Thanks, guys.
Yep. See ya.